Hi, this is Ambie from Board Game Blitz, and 7 years ago today I published my first video on this channel, and that was how to play Trajan, I think. But yeah, it's been 7 years on YouTube, which is really exciting, and our podcast anniversary is coming up next month. But to celebrate our 7-year anniversary with you, I'm going to share with you my top 7 games.
Hi, this is Ambie from Board Game Blitz, and today I'm going to show you how to play Trajan.
Oh, I didn't have music back then.
The goal of the game is to get a lot of points. Every turn you're going to move around your action markers like Moncala.
This was filmed on an iPad, and Toby was actually the tripod. I didn't have like a tripod or anything, or a camera, so like he just held the iPad really still. You could kind of see it moving around here. But otherwise, like, I was pretty happy with how my first video was. Like, I still have similar process for making how to play videos, if I made how to play videos. They take a long time, which is why I haven't done many recently. But like, the main process of making the how to play videos has stayed the same. I've changed my setup. Like, I have a camera now, I have different editing software. I used to use Windows Movie Maker, which I do not recommend. But I do want to get back to making more how to play videos, because that's why I started this channel 7 years ago. I liked making the how to play videos and making like quicker, concise how to play videos. So I want to do that. It just takes a long time, so I'm not sure when. But now let's get into the topic of this video, the top 7 games that I've played.
Number 7.
So, number 7 is 7 Wonders, which is a popular game. It plays up to 7 people. I played it a long time ago once, over 7 years. I don't remember much of it. But basically you're drafting different types of cards, trying to build up your card tableau and getting different points based on what you do. There's a lot of like comparing your cards with the people next to you, because you're trying to get like more things than other people for military, and then like science, you collect a lot of the different cards. But you're like taking cards and then passing them to the next people, and then they take cards. So you want to try to draft the cards that you need.
Number 7. Wait, again?
My next number 7 is 7 Wonders Duel, which is a 2-player version of 7 Wonders. So instead of doing like drafting, there's a pyramid of cards that you flip over, and you can only take the ones that are exposed, because like if they're covering up other ones, then you can't take them. And then you're trying to, again, take cards to score your thing, but you're only playing against one other person. So I actually like that better, because there's only one other person to concentrate on, although I still have only played it once. And that play actually was 7 years ago.
And another number 7.
My next number 7 is Red 7, which is a card game, which does not play 7 players, unfortunately. But it has different cards with different colors and different rules on them. So when you play a card, I think it changes the rule of the game, and like the highest card wins or the lowest card wins, and then you're trying to play cards so that you're the one winning at the end of the round. So it's a really quick game. It can probably be played in 7 minutes if you try. So yeah, that's Red 7.
Yeah, number 7.
My next number 7 is 1857, which is an 18xx game. If you don't know what those are, they're like a stock manipulation, train, railroad building, economic game. But 1857 is a shorter one of those, which is only like a couple hours, as opposed to longer ones, which take 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. But what's interesting about 1857 is it has fewer trains. So 1830 is like the base 18xx game that I compare things to. So 1857 has the same number of companies, but 1 fewer of each train, which makes the game go really fast, because buying trains is what makes the game move along. So fewer trains makes their train rush go faster. These are all things that you don't understand if you don't know 18xx games, but you can check out my playlist if you want to know more.
Number 7. How many are there?
My next number 7 is another 18xx games. These games tend to have numbers in them, which makes it great for a number 7 list. But 1817 is an 18xx game that lasts longer. It could last 7 hours. And in 1817, that one has more stock market manipulation. It has lots of shares, and you can short shares and stuff. So lots of stock market manipulation. Companies can go into liquidation, get all their assets bought out by other companies and stuff. So 1817 is a very epic 18xx game.
Number 7. D7?
My next number 7 is another 18xx game. It's 1877 Venezuela, which actually my husband Toby helped design, but it is basically 1817 but condensed into a shorter time frame, so it's not 7 hours. And I think it also has some more changes to make it more stock market than 1817, because that's what my husband likes about it. So I've only played it once online, and you can try it out. I think you can try both 1877 and 1817 on 18xx.games, which my husband also made that website. But you can play 18xx games for free on that website.
And finally, number 7.
And before we get to the final number 7, make sure you click the like button 7 times. It'll toggle on and off, but 7 is an odd number, so that means it'll be liked.
Final number 7.
My final number 7 is Level 7 Omega Protocol, which is a dungeon crawling 1 versus mini game where the mini people are like space marines fighting aliens and the one person is controlling the aliens, but you're like fully leveled up at the beginning of each scenario. It's not a campaign, really. You have all this like equipment that's really good. But when you do your actions, you give like the person who's the dungeon master action points so then they can do better actions on their turns. So there's like strategy in deciding like what types of actions you want to do, because you don't want to do something too good or else the dungeon master can do something like really good the next turn. And also as the dungeon master, you can go all out and like you're trying to actually win versus like trying to coordinate the game. So I really like Level 7 Omega Protocol. All right, so that was my top 7 games. Or seven games that have 7. But yes, I hope you enjoyed that list. As you might be able to tell, it wasn't a serious top list, but it was a 7 list. And if you want to celebrate our 7-year anniversary more with more things with 7, we'll actually be having a live 7-hour Twitch stream on our Twitch channel to celebrate our 7-year podcast anniversary, which is actually next month, the end of May. So I don't actually know when it will be, but if I do, I'll put the info up here somewhere. And during that stream, there'll be this video plus some other videos of 7 things that I'm doing since I can't join live most of the time. I'll probably have unboxings of 7 games and maybe like tasting 7 different foods or something. But those videos will be live on Twitch for our celebration, and then they'll also be up on our Ko-fi page later for people who support us. So if you want to support the podcast, the YouTube channel, Twitch stream, etc., then check out our Ko-fi page linked down here somewhere. Thanks so much for watching this silly top 7 games video and 7 anniversary video. And thanks for watching Board Game Blitz. Bye!